once I withdrew from the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, it was kind of bittersweet. I was kind of upset that I had to leave all my friends. I gained an amazing bond with everyone that I met there. I met a lot of creative people. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jonique. So, welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna do a little story time. A story time how my school shut down in the middle of my semester. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be alert every time I post a new video. Follow me on Instagram at jo.taynique and on Snapchat at jo.taytay. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into the video. So it all started off as me coming straight out of high school. I went to Marjorie Stoneman Douglas, so I am an alumni at Douglas High School. So straight out of high school, I did my research and I wanted to go to a fashion college. I love fashion, I love to style, I love colors, I love photography, I love all of those stuff. So I did my research. I wanted to go to New York, you know, but it's expensive, okay? So I was looking into California as well, and it was just out of my budget. And I couldn't really afford to go out of state. Let's just say I wasn't ready to go on my own. And I wanted to move out, trust me, I wanted to get out. But I just didn't want to put myself in a financial debt situation, going out of state and not having any family or any friends to stay with or room with. So I decided to go to the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, and when I first found out about the school, I was so happy, and I love how hands-on and how creative their curriculum was, and it just motivated me to want to apply to the school. So as a typical incoming freshman in college, I was kind of scared. I was very nervous. I didn't know what to expect going to this big university. It wasn't even a big university. It was actually small. It was one building, 3 floors, and it was a smaller classroom size as well. It was only like 20 something to 30 the most kids in the class. But at first I was taking like the basic maths, the science, the histories, but I also had fashion classes as well. I was taking a merchandising class, learning how to merchandise products. As throughout the course of my 3.5 years at the Art Institute, I was taking from styling, photography, window designing, visual merchandising. I was taking store planning. I had a styling class that I loved, where you actually had the hands-on experience of how to style, create your own concepts, get your own models, just learn the background of what it will be once you get into the industry, and I love that class. I took color story class. I learned like the different body types and just stuff like that. So it was a really amazing school, and I love that I was around creative people as well. I love that we had a fashion program, we had a web design program, we had film, animation, photography, and interior design. Oh, and culinary as well. So it was a very creative school with a lot of creative people. So through the course, I was just learning, getting through, and just trying to understand everything and understand what I need to know to get into the real world. So I did meet a lot of teachers, gain a lot of friends throughout the course. It was a very fun experience. I wouldn't take it back for the world. However, it was like I was almost done with school too. I was in the 3-year program at the Arts Institute, and it was like almost my last year, or I only had like 2 more semesters to finish. And I received an email like this month of, they were telling us that the school was shut down. Like a month, and they're telling us we need to decide where we're gonna go. Bruh. And I'm telling you, I literally had 1 or 2 more semesters left. I was so mad. I was so close to finishing. So I had to hurry up and rush and figure out what I wanted to do. So after doing some research and asking around and asking my peers, I did come across Lynn University from one of my friends. Actually, she's on YouTube as well, so you should follow her YouTube. Their name is 2SDN. So I'm gonna put their link or their YouTube name right here at the bottom. So yeah, she told me to go to Lynn. We went and we had like a campus tour or whatever, and I actually liked it. So I had to make an executive decision because it was the last day before the semester was finished. I had to figure out either I wanted to leave the school or sign up for another semester and waste money. So by my greater judgment, I decided to drop out of school, withdraw out of the program, and go sign up for Lynn University. It was probably one of the hardest things for me to do because I didn't want to give up, but I didn't want to stay and spend money that I didn't need, and my school was shutting down anyways. And I was very mad that my school didn't give us enough time to figure out what our plans are going to be. So once I withdrew from the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale, it was kind of bittersweet. I was kind of upset that I had to leave all my friends. I gained an amazing bond with everyone that I met there. I met a lot of creative people. A lot of my friends are in animations. I met some models, some photographers, and people that I will continue to keep in my circle in the long run. So I was very grateful about that. I was grateful for the experience that I had there, everything that I learned, from the teachers, the lessons, the hands-on projects, the color swatches that we created, and it was just so hands-on, and that's what I love the most about the school. So for me to have to resign and leave the school, it was very heartbroken because I didn't understand what my next move would be or where I would be going next. Some professors were suggesting you to go to the Art Institute in Miami, but that wouldn't make any sense because if my school got shut down, why the hell would I go all the way to Timbuktu for that to get shut down too? So I was like, I had to make a decision of what school I wanted to go to. I had no idea, and I heard about Lynn University from one of my professors, or some of my peers were telling me that they had a fashion program. So I did decide to look into it and did my research, and I felt like that school would be a good option for me to do. So after gathering all the courage to leave the Art Institute, I applied to Lynn University. I was accepted, and Lynn is pretty much, if you don't know, it's like a international school where it's different cultures collided. People from Africa, people from Israel, people from Uganda, Zimbabwe, Colombia, Venezuela. It's just a mesh of different ethnicities and different cultures. So I really liked the idea with that, and it was also a business school. I did learn the business aspect of running a business, how to merchandise my product effectively, how to finance. I took financing classes, accounting classes, I learned Excel, I learned how to sell a product, how to appeal to your demographic or your audience, your target audience, how to price your products as well. So I did learn a lot from Lynn University, and throughout the 1.5 years that I've been there, I was able to get all the knowledge and acquire everything that I needed to know from the business side of me wanting to open my own fashion line one of these days. So it was not really a bad decision for me to move to Lynn University because I did learn at the Art Institute, I learned the creativity part of it, and then at Lynn University, I learned the business part of it. So it was a win-win for me. So I would say going to a business school, if you're really like a fashion creative, there is times where you get unmotivated and your creativity just astrays because you're not used to not being hands-on. And the thing with us creatives, we have to be hands-on. We need to actually see how to do it. If it's a class, don't teach us how to sew. You have to show us how to sew. You get what I'm saying? So it was more of a like business, all business. So if you're like a fashion person like me who likes colors and who likes the style and stuff like that, you might get turned off by it. But it's still good to know how to sell a product as well as how to design a product. So it was very essential and a very important thing that I learned. At the end of the day, I graduated from a university with my bachelor's in fashion, merchandise, or bachelor's of science, and it's the biggest reward that I have overcome within my 4 years of college experience. I started from going to a school that I really love, spending a lot on tuition, by the way. So that's why it's important to do your research, and then transferring into a new school, not knowing how it would be or not knowing what I will become at the end of it, but I didn't give up and I stuck it through. I soaked in all the knowledge and I was victorious in the end. So you guys, when life throw you lemons, you make what?
You make lemonade. So
Yeah. Okay, thank you guys for watching. This was my story time of how my school got shut down and didn't give nobody no explanation on to why. They just told us to kick rocks and move. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at jo.taynique, and follow me on Snapchat at jo.taytay. And just let me know how you guys enjoy this story time. Let me know what videos you guys would like to see more of and what you guys like the most about this video. So thank you guys for watching.